All right, this is the final one done from the 8 watt comparative to the 4 watt. If you look carefully on the 8 watt, you'll see that, hey, all the glue seems like it's really coming off. Comparative to the 4 watt, it seems like, hey, the glass did get the color discoloration, but I can still see the glue mark still being holding down the glass like over here. Where this one, it just seems like, hey, it's mostly all removed already. I'm gonna do a little bit of a demo of trying to remove this. First thing what I'll do is I'll try to break as much as I can of the outside of the camera lens. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one. And I pretty much don't have to do much. It seems like, hey, the whole glass just fell off with a couple taps. So even no need a blade or anything like that, I could go back with a blade and try to see if I can take off any of the excess little glass left over, which seems like they're just falling right off. Try the same thing on this one. Okay. This one came off too, but I can still see that, hey, where the glue marks are, it still seems like it's kind of stuck underneath. So, and when I'm coming around the corner, seems like, hey, the corners are the really hard one, where it wasn't able to do as well. And especially around the camera lens, it seems like, hey, it's still really stuck on very nice or hard. So I might have to use some type of, do the laser 3-4 more times before taking it off. Like right around here, it's just not willing to budge. And this one, it seems like, hey, everything came off much easier. And just by the looks of it, it seems like, hey, this is pretty much ready to go. The only thing that I would recommend is, hey, taking it and running it one more time after the glue. And what that would do is, hey, make the frame a lot better to be ready for installing a back glass. I'm going to run it just one more time just for show you what would happen. And this time I'm going to run it at a one time swipe. The one thing I do want to point out, the settings we have set right now is at 3500 for the speed and 100 for the power. So the main difference you'll see comparative to the Z1 Plus would be that, hey, it has an 8 watt laser comparative to a 4 watt laser. Now what that does is the laser is much more powerful, so it can run through the lines faster and it burns it at a higher pressure. The extra power will help you to be able to do some of the glasses like the iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max and higher. The old ones can still do it, as you saw earlier, but the old ones, it takes a lot more turns and it has a tougher time trying to go around the camera lenses or really going underneath the paint. The first generation Z1 is for 1600. And the second generation Z1 Plus is for 1850. I'd like to touch back base on the warranties on these. We have a 30, 60, 180 warranty. Now the first 30 days, if you buy it, you don't like it or you're not pleased with it, you can return it at full cost. There's no questions asked or anything like that. On the 60-day warranty, it comes with, if there's anything that goes wrong in the first 2 months or 60 days, you can be able to ship it back to us. We'll fix it for you or place it for you and get this back to your store in a working condition. And then the 180 is like, hey, even as the models get stronger and harder, we'll be able to help you support you on any type of model configurations. Machine starts malfunctioning. Now a lot of these components we still have in-house, so we'll be able to even get you components to fix if it's been damaged or there's a clicking problem or anything like that, or an alignment issue. Mobile Centrics is on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.